Hey everyone, welcome to the Forum. I'm Ian from Haste Kitchen, and today I'm cooking up 3 beautiful, simple recipes. Now the reason I'm doing this today is because we're working with Plan Eat Save, which is part of the Norfolk initiative on about saving food or wasting food. Now I'm joined by Martina today, who's going to tell you a little bit about the campaign.
In Norfolk, we waste more than 63,000 tonnes of food, and that's quite a lot. It also costs the family quite a lot of money. So Plan Eat Save is the ideal campaign for you to get some top tips, some hints, some recipe ideas on how to have less food waste. We've also got a Twitter account, an Instagram account, a Facebook account. Please follow us for up-to-date and the latest top tips.
Right, so what we're going to cook up today, we've done 3 recipes. This morning we were joined with a few people outside in the most worst condition you can possibly imagine. We're doing DIY breakfast bars. The recipe's on the website as well, and we've also done a berry smoothie. Now, simple recipe now, we're going to be doing some tandoori chicken. Do that on this little bit of a naan bread with some mint rata and some spinach. Simple ingredients, none of this cooking is complicated. We've got some chicken breasts, so we're going to use a couple of chicken breasts, add that to your bowl, and we've got the same with red and yellow peppers. We've got some paste here made out of paprika, we've got coriander, ground cumin, coarse salt, a little bit of pepper, sugar, ground ginger, cinnamon, and a little bit of cayenne pepper. Now that's going to make up your tandoori spice. So when you tip that in, that's not going to bind to that chicken at all. So we're going to add an element of oil. So 2 to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Ideally, if you've got more time than this, you'd prepare this for about 24 hours, put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the fridge. So just going to mix that through. And you're going to get a pan up to a high heat, just to introduce your chicken and your peppers. Now if you introduce this on a high heat, you're just going to sear off the chicken and then lower the temperature down slightly, and this just means you're just going to keep it nice and moist inside rather than drying out too much. You're going to cook that off around 15 to 20 minutes. If your oven's on already, you can put this in the oven at 220 Celsius for around 20 minutes. Next up, we're going to get on with our mint rata. Now if you go to an Indian restaurant, you usually have that small watery dip that's full of mint. This is literally the best cheat you can ever have. If you make up a jar of this, it's going to last you about 7 days in the fridge. You can put it on Mexican, you can put it on Indian, any kind of chicken dish works perfectly. All you've got in here is around 100 grams of yogurt. You're going to give that a good mix through. Now at the moment that's too thick, so we're going to add a splash of water. It's around 2 to 3 tablespoons of water. And once you start seeing that becomes a little bit more watery, like you get in the restaurants, you're going to add the best cheat in the world, mint sauce. Just going to pour a small amount of this in, around 2 tablespoons, and then we can go in with half a cucumber just finely diced. Give that a good mix through. And that is your mint sauce done. So check on your chicken. That's browning off nicely. And while that's browning off, we're going to start warming up our naan breads. So if you want a simple naan bread recipe, you're going to use 350 grams of spelt flour, a splash of warm water, a splash of warm milk, 7 grams of yeast, and a small pinch of salt and pepper. Add the warm water to it slowly, very, very slowly until it starts coming together. Leave it to brew for 15 minutes, and that will create the perfect bread mix. You'll be able to make that with bagels, flatbreads, crusty loaf, any of those from the same mix. So it's not about buying in loads of bread and then throwing bread away. Start baking your own. So that's nearly done, about another 5 minutes on there. We're going to get this pan up to heat and we're going to start warming up our naan bread. We're just going to lightly warm that through. And we've got lots of people here today watching, lots of people, so we've got lots of bellies to feed. So that's browned off nicely, it's just puffing up in size. I'm going to serve this one up. So we'll just lay that down. We want our chicken. I'm going to lay that down the centre. A little bit of peppers, a little bit of red, a little bit of yellow, getting that colours through there. To that, we're going to go in with our little bit of spinach. Just lay that down the centre. And then finally, we've got our beautiful mint rata. So I'm just going to literally drizzle that down the centre. I'm just going to fold that. Just chuck that over on the plate. And that there is my 15-minute tandoori chicken. We've got a beautiful spinach, got some beautiful peppers in there, our naan bread and our mint rata. Cheers then, bye-bye.